Have you ever thought about leaving Apple products as a whole but couldn't muscle up the courage to actually do so? And if you own more than one Apple product, you're doomed. So why is it that the walled garden is a place no one wants to leave? You know, as much as Apple's closed loop ecosystem can be criticized, it can be just as embraced in the same right. There's two sides to every story, and in this story, we cover why you won't and can't leave Apple. And no matter how boring the iPhone gets, it's still extremely effective. It's Apple's core product, although iPod sales revenue literally surpasses some of the top tech companies, your favorite top tech companies. But at the core of it is the controversial iPhone. This is the iPhone 15 Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Now, from the outside looking in comparison to the previous models like the iPhone 13 Pro and 14 Pro, not much has changed from a design perspective, although there are some material differences, and any software differences is almost non-existent considering every iPhone runs on a similar to the same iOS. That leads the question, is Apple really and truthfully a software company that just makes some of the best looking hardware? Hold that thought. Because all of the features that we love about Apple and their products mostly stem around their software. Think about that. All right. So what about those who hate and despise Apple and their practices and even their ecosystem? You know, some see it as a legitimate trap that's extremely overpriced. Now, there is a real thing called the Apple tax. The question is it worth the price? My honest opinion is some Apple products are actually worth the tax. Case in point, those new M1 chip, M2 chip Apple computers that just literally outpace and outclass the competition by a long shot in efficiency and power with that new ARM architecture. You know, Apple Silicon is literally revolutionizing the computer world, especially in the small compact form factor, but even in the larger computer offerings, the power per value per cost is phenomenal. Also, in the case of the iPhone, there has been no dramatic price increases for years. It's actually shocking. But then Apple goes and releases an iPad Pro with accessories that literally cost the exact same as those M-chip laptops. Accessories with no backwards compatibility and a strategic upgrade ladder that almost always gets you to spend more money. Everything Apple does isn't perfect, and some can argue a lot of what they do is damn good. So much so, almost every company copies them. Now, I recently made a video on the topic of switching from Apple into the Samsung S24 Ultra as a bored iPhone user. And there's a second phase to this video where I'm gonna dive into Samsung's ecosystem, so subscribe for that video. But let's continue the topic of why it's almost impossible for you to leave Apple. If you like the iPhone, then you might buy AirPods. If you like the iPhone, you might buy an Apple Watch. If you like the iPhone, then you might buy an iPad. And if you like the iPhone, you may buy an Apple computer. It's no secret that the iPhone is the gateway drug into Apple's ecosystem. And again, no matter how boring it is, it's extremely effective. And almost all of current and next-gen children are iPad babies. And teenagers think iPhones are cool. So, did Apple just create one of the best ecosystems to exist alongside some of the best designed hardware, along with the gateways to get you into it, all with the intention of keeping you trapped? Or did the people just vote with their choice? I literally think it's a bit of both. Apple knows exactly what they're doing. They are amazing at marketing. They have a great design language and in most cases, great product. The infrastructure is amazing. It's quite well built. It's strong. So why won't you leave Apple? Comment your honest thoughts on why you will not leave Apple and I'll comment mine. I'll see you down there. Ooh. Now, a lot of you gonna be like, oh, he's always on the fence. Yeah. I mean, there's so many different great tech products out there and different offerings and different avenues you can go. I have my preference and I dibble and dabble outside of it often. So yeah, I straddle the fence. And I think that's how I stay level-headed. You know, there are people who are just ride or die one way, and I don't knock you for it. But don't knock on me, player, because I knock you down. I can cut deep with my comments, and y'all soft at the end of the day. I see y'all when I hit you with them. Anyways, keep it cordial, keep it calm, keep it cool and collective, and let's be mature about this one.
No watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, new watch, good timing, yeah. Need no middleman, I'm the man, send it in. I like what I like, me, I know my rights, is sipping in. I like having fun, I do what I want, it's what it is. For my son and son, for my daughters, yeah, it's for my twin. I work through the night.